I am super intelligent. I am beautiful. I am awesome. I am amazing. Hi guys, it's your girl Brenda Kimby. So today on this episode we will be talking about the power of the tongue. So most times we think that being affirmative is being proud, or being affirmative is negative, or being, trust me, you've got to learn how to acclaim yourself. You've got to learn how to say the right words, say the right things, because you can only talk out of the abundance of what you feel inside. If you're happy, you cannot pretend outwardly that you're not happy. You get. So sometimes my friends, people who know me will be like, oh Brenda, man for words, like I'm always using words. I grew up learning how to be my own cheerleader. I grew up learning how to appraise myself, and today it has been a full-time career, because being a life coach is all about learning how to bring out the best in people, how to see the best in people, how to make people become what they think they are not. So the power of the tongue, it's very, very, very important. A tongue has no bone, but it can break down walls, it can break down nations. So learn to cheer up yourself, learn to say to yourself, it's hard, but I'll definitely make something good out of it. Say to yourself, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am bold, I am audacious. Even when you don't feel like it, when you say it, it's not like saying it is going to stop you or suppress the feeling, but it's just going to, the subconscious is just going to put you in that state of mind that you're just going to feel awesome, you're just going to feel amazing. And there are so many scriptures about the power of the tongue, about positive confessions, saying the right things. For example, in the book of Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 15, the book of Proverbs 15 verse 2, it says, the tongue of the wise utters knowledge rightly, but the mouth of the self but the mouth of the fool pours out folly. It simply means only a fool will say something negative about themselves. And one thing about negativity I don't understand is, when you're so negative, you get so negative to the point that you don't even realize that even when it concerns your own self, you become negative. You get, like, for example, you think it's only about people, you tell people they are ugly, they are lazy, they are broke, you just say all these very negative things. But when it comes to you, what the subconscious does is it registers these things, and when it comes to you, you don't even know how to put yourself in that position that you can feel better. Learn to be your own, I don't know, learn to put yourself out there even when the world says it's not the case. You get, the fact that I am positive, or the fact that I love using affirmative words, doesn't mean that I tell lies. I don't tell lies, but I will always say something in a better way that you'll be able to understand it and make amends. For example, if you say, I hate you and I love you, it's two different things. You get the feelings. I hate you, it's negative, it's bitter, so it goes with the vibe. But when you say I love you, it's sweet. You get, it's a sweet kind of thing. So being affirmative, or saying the right things, or building people up, or making people feel better about themselves, it's not just about flattering. No, it's that it gets you to that point where you get to see the best in people. The word of God says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It simply means you can't give out what you don't have inside. If you have bitterness within you, you would give out bitterness. If you have love, you would give love. If you have joy, you're going to give out joy. I remember this classmate of mine, her name was Joy. She was always joyful, always smiling and stuff. And I remember always telling her that, shout out to Joy, I remember always telling her that your name kind of follows you, because she was not always joyful, but funny enough, she had the dimples, she had this cheerful face, she was always happy, she's always smiling. You get. So the power of the tongue is not just about words, it's not just about sugarcoating, if I may put it that way. It's about building up yourself to be able to give out from that abundance, and to see the right things in people and not always the bad things. I know people who are always negative. They'll tell you, you look good but your shoes are not good, or they'll tell you, you're nice, your hair is not nice. Like, there's some people who, that when they look at you, the first thing they see is something bad. Train yourself to see the good in people and the best in people, and you cannot do that without love. You can only see the good in people if you have love. That's just the truth, because Iron sharpened iron. You cannot own something you don't possess. Again, so there are certain things we just say, oh no, I'm just saying it, oh no, I'm just being negative. That is not the truth. And trust me, if I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens with me all the time. There are some people that when you talk with them, they just give you life, they just make you happy. On the other hand, you have some people, you just talk with them, they just drain you on the spot, even on the phone. But you just read them. There are some people you just read their messages and you're broken for the day. You don't even want to, because they just bring out the worst in you. And I always tell people, one of the reasons I've trained myself in my morning routine not to just wake up and just go straight to my phone, even though I do it once in a while. I'm guilty, but I've trained myself to really stop, is because people are very funny. And you can just wake up in the morning, you had a very good rest, and the moment you just keep to your phone, you just see something annoying, or you just see one message, or somebody has just posted something on social media that the thing just drains you, or it just annoys you. So I train my mind to develop filters. And don't just train yourself to receive what people say, train yourself to also have filters, that not everything they say gets to you. For example, if somebody tells you you're shapeless, you just say in your mind, I love my structure, I love my physique. So that when a person says you're shapeless, it doesn't even mean anything to you. So you've just created filters. We spend a lot of time creating filters on our pictures, but we don't create filters on the right things. We have to learn to create filters on our ears, so that not everything gets to you. Because trust me, a lot of people are bleeding out there. They are just looking for who to throw the garbage on. And if you're receptive, you would go with their vibe, and before you know it, you're having a draining day. Okay, so sometimes it's with your boss, he just annoys you, he's just going to say something awful. Sometimes it's not even something you expect, and he just says it like that. So are you going to get angry because the person said that? We really have crazy experiences, and I know you would love to share with me. Just write it in the comments below. Let's one of those moments where somebody said something really awkward and you just stood for a moment and you're like, wait, are you saying that? So train yourself to say the right things. Train yourself to see the best in people. Train yourself to receive the right things, to be able to filter, to see what is good and what is bad. You get? Train yourself. It's not just about people. Sometimes it's the movies we watch, sometimes it's the musics we listen to. I don't listen to any kind of music. Sometimes it's the books you read. I don't read any kind of book. As long as it gets to your mind, guard it with all vigilance. As long as it gets to your heart, protect it. Because you cannot be giving people free rental space in your life, whereas they don't deserve it. You get? So the power of the tongue is very important. It's very, very important, because it's not just about the person saying it, it's also about you on the receiving end. Before we stop, what are some of those things you love to say about yourself? Just write in the comment section. I'm strong, I'm courageous, I'm bold, I'm weak, and that is it too. Being affirmative is not just about the positive, right? It's accepting your weaknesses too. I procrastinate, I make mistakes, I'm slow with deadlines, I have weaknesses, I have flaws. Being strong is being able to accept your weaknesses. You get? So being affirmative is not just about saying nice things. It's about saying what you think is not right and working towards making them right. So just write in the comment section, I'm bold. If you just some of those things and how it makes you feel. I'm strong, I'm weak, I make mistakes, I am love, I am the righteousness of God revealed. I am, just say those things. I am created in the likeness and image of God. I am beautiful, I am bold, I am courageous, I make mistakes, I love my life. Life is beautiful. Things are hard, but I'm going to make it. I am temporarily running out of cash. I'm broke. It's just beautiful. And don't just say it because you want to say it. Say it because you feel it. And if you don't feel it, train yourself to say it. Until next time, I'm your girl Brenda Kimbi. Do not forget to click the like button, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.